Hello again, it's Ray Edwards and welcome back for a weekly video, and this time we're going to be talking about how to avoid distractions. Have you noticed lately how easy it is to be distracted? I mean, we all probably have heard somebody make the joke, or maybe we've made the joke ourselves. Squirrel! It's from that movie Up, if you haven't seen it. Why not? It's a great movie. But it illustrates a great point. That dog was always distracted by a squirrel passing by, and we are distracted as well by social media, by text messages, by our smartphones, by Facebook, by people calling us on our landline. The list of distractions is endless, and that keeps you from your purposeful, important, deep work. So I have 5 tips that I think will help you deal with distraction in your work and your personal life. And tip number 1 is to remove the temptation. Look, if you don't drink alcohol, don't go to a bar to get a ham sandwich, because you're not tempted to drink alcohol when you go to a sandwich shop. You might be if you go to a bar. So it makes sense, right? Don't put yourself in temptation's way. So if you need to write and you don't want to be distracted by social media or by notifications, then turn off the internet. Get that software that keeps you from visiting certain websites like Facebook or Twitter or BuzzFeed or whatever your addiction is online. So just remove yourself from the path of temptation. Tip number 2, block interruptions. Turn off your cell phone. Turn off the ringer on your landline. Put a sign on your door that says, please don't interrupt me. I'm busy creating, or I'm busy making us money. That usually gets the message across pretty plainly. Number 3, set boundaries. And by this, I'm not talking about with other people, although that's good as well. Here I'm talking about give yourself set periods of time where you're going to work on nothing but the deep, important task at hand. Like if you're a writer, which a lot of folks who watch these videos are writers or creators of some sort. If you're a creative, you know that for the next 90 minutes, you're going to work on creating and nothing else. You're not going to check email. You're not going to check Facebook. You're not going to give yourself an out of just reading a magazine or listening to a podcast. No, you're going to work on the writing or on the art or on the creation. Set boundaries for yourself. Number 4, this is going to sound weird. I got this from a book by Cal Newport called Deep Work, which I highly recommend. It's a great book to read. But this is to schedule your distraction. See, most of us schedule our work, and then we have distraction just all around us. We just, like, if we have something on the schedule to work on, then we do that. But the norm, the default for us is distraction. Facebook, Twitter, BuzzFeed, Reddit, whatever, YouTube. What if you did it the opposite way? What if you actually scheduled your distraction and focus was your normal state of being? What a concept. Like you scheduled at the end of the day or in the middle of the day even, like an hour to do nothing but surf the web mindlessly, looking at stuff on Amazon, looking at things to buy, at B&H Photo. Not that I've ever been there or do that, but you get the idea. You schedule your distraction time. I think this is extremely useful and can really turn the paradigm all the way around and make it so that you're mostly focused and you're only occasionally distracted, and those times are planned. Key thought. Finally, number 5, this is probably going to be the least popular answer that I give you about how to avoid distraction. Number 5, discipline. Just don't do it. Just have the discipline. Look, we all know what we should be doing. It's not that we don't know what to do. It's that we don't do what we know, as has been famously said. So if you know what you should be doing to avoid distraction, you have that thought come to you, oh, I should be doing this other thing. Have the integrity and the discipline in the moment to stop the distraction and move to the task at hand. Discipline. Not popular, but very effective. If you're watching this video anywhere except rayedwards.com, then go visit rayedwards.com. It's a beautiful website created by me. And you can sign up for my email newsletter there. I'll send you an email every time I make a video like this and let you know, hey, new video on how to avoid distraction. And you can also, when you're there, leave a comment about this video or others that I've made. You can give me a thumbs up or a like, or you can share it with somebody else. And I pray that you go without distractions this week, or with many fewer distractions than ever before, and that God does more for you than you can ask or even possibly imagine. Now, go out there, don't be distracted, and I'll see you here in a very focused state next week.